The secret behind Bill Gates' success. The secret behind Bill Gates' success will forever be remembered for starting Microsoft, but this was actually not his first business venture. Prior to founding the software giant behind Windows, Gates headed up a company called Trafo Data. Its objective? Gates and his partners wanted to build a computerized machine for processing paper tapes from traffic counters, those black hoses most of us have driven over on roads throughout the United States. They then planned to sell this computerized data to state and local governments, but failed because the product was unacceptably buggy. The lesson, if anything was learned from Trafo Data, it's that the first idea an entrepreneur has is rarely the best. Today, the only reason we know about this company at all is because Gates and Paul Allen started it. Fortunately for them, they were not discouraged by Trafo Data's closing and went on to found one of the most successful companies in business history. The secret behind Bill Gates' success after Microsoft went public in 1986 and Bill Gates became a 31-year-old billionaire, he was asked what was the secret to his success. Gates replied, "There's no secret. I worked really hard on my idea to get it as good as I could, and then knocked on door after door. I ended up showing my idea to 1,200 people. 900 said no. 300 people showed some interest. Only 85 people actually did anything. 30 took a serious look. And 11 made me a multi-millionaire. Isn't true when it comes to investing in real estate? Behind every genius there was first a beginner who worked hard to produce great work, and then was brave enough to keep showing it to the world, even when the world showed no interest. 99% of the people that Bill Gates showed his idea to rejected it. Most of the Canadians will reject the idea of investing in real estate without proper training and coaching. You always have a choice. Learn from others and do better than others. You can either throw in the towel, or use it to wipe the sweat off your face. Humor. A policeman testifies in court. A policeman was being cross-examined by a defense lawyer who was trying to undermine the policeman's credibility. Lawyer, officer, did you see my client fleeing the scene? Policeman, no sir. But I subsequently observed a person matching the description of the offender, running several blocks away. Lawyer, officer, who provided this description? Policeman, the officer who responded to the scene. Lawyer, a fellow officer provided the description of the so-called offender. Do you trust your fellow officers? Policeman, yes, sir. With my life. Lawyer, with your life? Let me ask you this then, officer. Do you have a room where you change your clothes in preparation for your daily duties? Policeman, yes sir, we do. Lawyer, and do you have a locker in the room? Policeman, yes sir, I do. Lawyer, and do you have a lock on your locker? Policeman, yes sir. Lawyer, now why is it, officer, if you trust your fellow officers with your life, you find it necessary to lock your locker in a room you share with these same officers? Policeman, you see, sir, we share the building with the court complex, and sometimes lawyers have been known to walk through that room. The courtroom erupted in laughter, and an immediate recess was called. The policeman has been nominated for this year /yes Best Comeback Line.